Breakfast of champions. Breakfast of champions. Absolutely, absolutely. We are here. We just picked up in Edmonton, so we dropped off our load this morning, and then we picked up this load. Didn't we, Diesel? Didn't we? Oh, you're such a good boy. And I'm tired of the cold. I'm tired of the cold. I want to go somewhere warm. Let's go somewhere warm. This load is taking us to Mississippi. I haven't been to Mississippi in a while, so I'm excited to go down there and visit you. We're going down to a town called Corinth, Mississippi. And I'm counting on good warm weather from you guys. I'm even eating my fruits to prepare so that I'm nice and healthy and ready to take in the rays. You know, I might even get a tan if I'm not careful. Maybe they even have palm trees. Corinth is in northern Mississippi. I don't think they got palm trees in northern Mississippi. But one can hope. One can hope for palm trees. Then maybe I can pick fresh fruit right off the trees. Did they let you do it? I don't think they let you do that. How's the view, man? Diesel. Diesel. Hey. What do you want? Gee. How you doing? Huh? How you doing? That's all you wanted. That's lame. Turn you around for that. Unappreciative. Unthankful. These hands feed you. So we're all ready to go now. All of the paperwork has been sent into the border. My POD, which means proof of delivery of my last load, has been sent into work, so they know I delivered it. And the people signed for it. That means I didn't put it in my garage, and I get paid for it. It's good. They always need proof of delivery. Also called a BOL, which is a bill of lading. I don't know why we gotta put acronyms to everything, this and that. And just call it what it is! Anyways. I just got my scale ticket here. We are at the Flying J, Sherwood Park, Alberta, which is Edmonton, East Edmonton. There's my weights. Now, for those of you new people to the channel, that's my steer axle. Obviously the axle that steers me in the front. I'm allowed a maximum of 12,000 pounds. That's good. We're going into the United States, so I'm giving you United States weights here. Drive axle in the United States, I'm allowed 34,000. Not even close. Same thing on the trailer axles, 34,000, 23,900. Not even close. For a total of exactly 65,000 pounds. This rig that I am operating is exactly to the pin. Is that a phrase? Is that a saying? 65,000 pounds on the dot. So, if you see me on the road and you're operating a little vehicle around me, remember, 65,000 pounds. Don't mess with me. Anyways, so we're gonna get going here. We are about 3.5 days from our destination in Mississippi. We will be getting there Thursday late afternoonish, and we will be delivering first thing Friday morning. From there, looks like we're already heading over to where? Atlanta, Georgia. Almost forgot there. Atlanta, Georgia. And there's the load that's going to be waiting there, taking me back up to Ontario. That's the plan. We don't know if that plan will stick, but for now, that's the plan. The immediate plan that will definitely stick is the plan that's sitting in my trailer right now. This freight needs to get down to Mississippi, United States of America, as quickly, as legally, and safely possible. So we better get going, I guess. I like these cat scales because they always give you a free card in there with it. Well, actually, you probably pay for it. Let's see. And it gives you a story of the truck behind it. You see, super trucks. Let's go on a more neutral background there. Super trucks. It's a nice, very nice. Wouldn't want to live in it, but that is a nice truck. And those are the owners. Carol and Ernie Bates, Burlington, Colorado. Shout out to you. There's the story right there. I'm going to read it for you. Ernie Bates began his driving career over 55 years ago. Though the years he has always hauled livestock across the United States, or through the years. I think I'm supposed to say through the years. Typo! You see that right there? Focus. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. See? After 55 years ago, though the years he has always hauled... Anyways, rabbit trail. So he's always hauled livestock. Ernie purchased this truck over 20 years ago after a friend had completely restored it. He did a little bit of customizing by switching out the motor, adding a few fenders, air cleaners, and gave it a paint job. Almost every day during the summer months, Ernie drives this truck. If a livestock trailer isn't attached to the truck, Ernie can be seen at a truck show or camping with his wife Carol. Well, that's nice. That's a 1970 Peterbilt 359 Cat engine, 10 and 4 speed. I don't know what that means, 10 and 4 speed. But there it is. 1970, eh? Nice. Classic. So we're just leaving the Flying J here in East Edmonton. Scale the load, we send in paperwork. We're all ready to rock. We are absolutely ready to rock. So we'll be going...
Continue 250 meters, then turn right on Broadmoor Boulevard.
I'm just gonna wait for this four-wheeler because I'm a good guy. I didn't have to, but I did. So we're gonna go back through Saskatoon, through Regina, down all the way to southeast Saskatchewan. Then we're gonna cross at Portal from Saskatchewan into North Dakota, USA. And from there we'll take the I-29 south down to Kansas City and then go across around St. Louis down south that way.
Turn right on Broadmoor Boulevard, then turn right.
And we're back out onto the open prairies. Flat land. Well, here we got a little bit of a hill here, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit of a hill here. It's kind of a big one for the prairies. So, I'm debating stopping in Saskatoon for the night. From there we can make it to Corinth in 3 days. And we can get a nice early start in the morning tomorrow. But I'm thinking I might go further. I might actually go right up close to the US border, which is about 6 hours from here yet. Starting a little bit later, but tomorrow morning we'd be starting a little bit later. I think it'd be good, just in case, you know, if something happens in the next couple of days, then at least I don't have as far to go, right? We'll see. You remember those posts, right? From the way up the other way? We are leaving the oil-rich province of Alberta and going into wheat country and potash country of Saskatchewan. We're officially in the province of Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan. Spelt as crazy as it sounds. Saskatchewan. So we're about 3 hours from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Taxes just got increased by driving one block.
trying to be so hard on Saskatchewan. I know I am, sort of, naturally, being from Manitoba. Saskatchewan is our rival. I'm a little hard on Saskatchewan, I know. But they got a thick skin, they can take it, right? Saskatchewaners are tough. Or Saskatchewanites, or Saskatchewanonians. Saskatchewan owners. No, that's bad. What do you guys call yourselves? Like, I am Manitoban, from Manitoba. If you're from Saskatchewan, you are Saskatchewanian. Saskatchewanonian. Somebody tell me, what is the proper word for that? This is the other highway, the Highway 16, the other Trans-Canada. Out west, there's only two. We're on the northern one. We're in Saskatchewan. I think we're gonna stop in Saskatoon tonight. I think so. I think we'll stop there tonight. We'll get there this evening. We'll get an early start tomorrow morning. I think that's the plan. I think that plan should work the best, I think. We're losing our sunlight here. But I have made an observation and a calculation. I know. Look out. So I've looked at the weather down in southern Saskatchewan. That's where we got to go through. Now here's the deal. It's pretty warm down there right now, considering it's winter. It's -7 Celsius right now. The low is -9. That's 40, around like 40 Fahrenheit. No, that's not right. Yeah. No, that's not right. It's around 20 Fahrenheit, sorry. So it's around 20 down there right now. So it's not gonna be that big of a risk going all the way down there tonight. I could stop in Saskatoon still, but tomorrow the forecast for that same area down south is snow. So if I get through there tonight, I'll miss the snow. But if I wait till tomorrow, I gotta risk going through the snow. So my risk assessment says I should probably try to push as far as I can tonight. Does that make sense? So we're gonna be driving into the night. I always get stuck with these schedules. What can you do? What can you do? So it'll be a late night. We'll probably go right as close as we can to the US border then, and we'll be stopping around midnight, or just before. That's what I'm thinking. Well, as you can tell by my window here, the snow is starting. We've decided to try to beat the snow. It's just starting now, it's not that bad actually, but it's supposed to snow tomorrow all day. So I figured I would drive as far as I can today and hopefully make it out of the path of this oncoming snow. If we would have stopped in Saskatoon, I would have had all day tomorrow to drive through this big snowstorm, right? I don't know if it's gonna be a storm or not. They just say flurries. They're not expecting a storm, I don't think, here. Nothing like they're having in Boston again. You guys are just getting it handed to you this year, eh? Whew, hope you got some good snow plows out there, shovels and whatnot. Might be time to invest in a snowblower, I don't know. I haven't even used mine this year yet. But anyways, let's keep going. I'd like to get down to Estevan, actually. That's the last town, like right before the United States. This is the last town before North Portal, which is the border town, North Dakota. And I'd like to park there for the night. And if there's no parking, I'll just cross over the border, and there should be parking at the duty free there. They let us park there overnight. But anyways, let's keep going, guys. It's been a good day of driving so far. We ended up driving the night shift again. I don't like doing this in winter time. It's an added risk on top of the risk, but I assessed the risk. Let's say risk one more time, Diesel. Risk. I assessed it, and I figured it's more of a risk to drive all day tomorrow through the snow, and it'll slow me down more than if I push it tonight and I can drive highway speed. Because it's not going to be that cold tonight. It's going close to the freezing point. Instead of being -20, it'll be like 0 Celsius. So that is a better risk to me than to risk driving all day in the snow and ice tomorrow. So that's the judgment call that I made. That's why it's snowing though, because the temperature is getting warmer. It never snows when it's really, really cold, because it's too cold. It only snows when it gets close to freezing point. That's a little science there for you. I say so myself, I paid attention in class. You should pay attention in school, kids. You're gonna need it to be a trucker. Well, we made it. There's the flag, can you see it? Husky Estevan, Husky Estevan. They got the main pump on the wrong side, in my opinion. The main pump on that side, but the satellite on this. Anyways, we got the anti-gel, we put it in there. We're gonna fill up with Canadian fuel. I know, more expensive. I know it's more expensive if you're going to the States. Why don't you fuel in the States, Trucker Josh? It's cheaper there. Well, I don't care if it's cheaper there. The fuel here is better. Just saying, just saying. So just in case if we get into some really cold weather on the way down through North Dakota tomorrow and South Dakota, I want to make sure that I got Canadian fuel in here, which is built for extreme cold temperatures, and also some anti-gel in there, anti-gel. Just to make sure that my fuel doesn't turn to jello, or whatever it does. You know what it does, you know what I'm saying, right? So we're fueling up right now, and then we're gonna go to sleep. So I like to go to sleep in the wintertime with full tanks. I don't like to sit in the cold with very little fuel. It messes things up a bit quicker. I mean, it gels up faster and easier that way. But anyways, that's what we're at. That's where we're at, what we're doing right now. We made it. Full day's drive. It's later than I wanted to be out, but we made it safe and sound, nice and warm. Well, it's been a long day. Would you agree, Diesel? Even though you're not in focus? Even the camera's tired. So I'll see you tomorrow, anytime after 4 a.m. Central Time, right here on the interwebs. I'll see you then. If you want to watch more of me, more of my videos from the past, go down below to the description where you'll find at least 5 links to videos from the past, all the way up to a year ago. You can see what I've been doing on this day 1 year ago. I'll see you there.